Hi, I'm Mollie Rabiner, and I'm here at Josephine Sculpture Park in the studio talking to you from the progress of the wind phone, which is titled Bird Calls. And we will be installing this very soon. Last time we checked in, I was working on the actual carving of the phone, and the phone is now finished, and will be tethered to its home here pretty soon. But this is the actual wind phone carved out of eastern red cedar. Um, I look forward to the public being able to come and enjoy this and interact with this piece. And it actually works as an old rotary phone, and I feel has a nice feel to it. And I look forward to the public being able to interact with this piece. Um, where I'm standing now is the structure or the housing for the wind phone, or the wind phone booth, if you want to call it. And this is still very much in progress. All this film will come off these clear sheets, and drawings will be etched into each panel, and drawings that will reflect the carvings that are actually in the phone. And also just sort of work in synchronicity with the nature that on site when this piece is placed, that will also be around you. Um, so I also look forward to sharing that. It's still very much in progress, but we are not that far from unleashing this out into the world and letting it speak for itself. You know, as artists, and whether you're a musician or a painter or a sculptor or a printmaker, and you've been doing this for a while, and you are commissioned to do a piece or have a piece in mind, and you're like, well, let's go make this. Um, I shouldn't be surprised, but was in making this, that a lot of my own emotions have come up. This is a deeply human and emotional piece. It's, the wind phone traditionally was established as a grief tool from the first inception of the first wind phone that we know of, which was in Japan. Um, and working on this has, brought up, I've had my own losses, and it's brought up a lot of that stuff, and I've had to sort of move through it, pay attention, pay attention to what's coming up, but also do the physical work of it. And some days it feels like a marathon, which feels good, but tiring sometimes. So I guess it's doing its job. I guess that means it's doing its job. Making sculpture just with intention. As kids, we all kind of make stuff. I was in the sculpture department at the University of Kentucky in the early 90s, and sort of found my tribe then, and who's still part of my tribe today. All those people and new people too. Um, and once I started, I never looked back. My soul and my body love the process of making. Um, I've come a long way since then. I think, we learn different ways to make things. The structure is steel, and certainly lately I've been enjoying more wood carving. And my beginnings in the sculpture department certainly was heavy metal. Metal was a very metal studio, which I'm glad I know how to do, which helped make this happen a little bit, maybe a little bit faster. Um, but it's nice to be able to incorporate. As we get older, our body wants to do different things or can't do the things that it did when it was younger. Um, so it's kind of incorporating. What I do for myself lately is more of the smaller wood carvings. So it's a little bit of all parts of my life in this, and then the drawing too that will happen on the clear plexi, which I'm excited to see how that looks, and how it will interact with the nature around it. Um, I would love for everybody to come out on June 23rd at 6:30. There is a sculpture social, an unveiling of this piece in its spot where it will live here at the park. Um, I'll have more words to say, but certainly would love for friends and family and new friends and new family to come out and enjoy. And if you can't make it on June 23rd, I really um, would love for you to come on your own to the park at any given moment and just come spend some time with this piece because it's for everybody. Um, Grief is a very real thing that we all share, no matter where you are. We're born in on this planet, your size, shape, color, or we all experience grief in some way, and I think it is one of the many things that is a common thread for all of us, and it's not an easy thing to move through. And hopefully, if you happen upon this piece or come for this piece, it will help in some way in your own process.